welcome to this edition of Stay Fit with CNBC TV 18. My name is Shibani Gharat and running has taken this country by storm. Practically every weekend there is a marathon and I see a lot of people around me participating in these marathons. But a lot do not know how to run right or what should be the right running posture. In this edition of Stay Fit with CNBC TV 18, we're going to tell you 4 fundamentals of running right or getting that posture right. And to share those 4 fundamentals, we have renowned physio Heath Matthews, who's also a runner. Heath, so good to have you on the show.
Thanks, Shivani. Happy to be here.
So tell us, what are the 4 fundamentals of running?
Foot contact, push off, posture and arms. I think you're going to be improving your running a lot.
Awesome. So let's get to the first fundamental, foot contact.
So we want to work more on shortening your stride and landing on the front of your foot and letting the weight slowly distribute backwards towards your heel. So you should be aiming to land just a little ahead of your hip. Your foot should land a little ahead of your hip and your knee should be bent. So we talk about the foot landing under the bent knee. Right? That's the critical position. Now, in order to maintain a nice fast pace, you're going to need to increase your cadence, aiming for about 180 foot strikes per minute.
Oh, wow.
And the easy way to know that you're doing that is pick one of the 2 legs and just for 1 minute continuously count how many contacts you make with the ground on that leg and times it by 2. Okay. If it's less than 180, you're most likely overstriding or you're running too slowly. Okay. If it's more than 180, you're doing well, but more than about 190, you're probably getting too fast. We're going to look at the push-off, right? So this is where we get our power from. This is where the propulsion to move forward comes from. So we need to look at something called your triple extension. We need the toe to push off the ground. We need the knee straight and we need the hip in extension. Okay, so we're going to look at that, developing that forward momentum and thrust. We're going to look at the recovery phase, bringing the foot up high underneath your bum to get your drive from this leg. And then we're going to talk about landing quickly so that you don't overstride with the leg, but that the hamstrings kick in and bring the leg underneath you to land just in front of your hip. We don't want to be in hunched postures with rounded shoulders. This just breaks all of your power. So you need to be very upright, running with a good posture, leaning slightly forward so that you can transfer all your energy forward and lose none of it to the sides or through twisting or through bouncing up and down. Everything needs to travel forward in a vertical line. You need to be able to move your body forward, right? So you want to have good posture when you do that. Slightly, very slightly forward lean. So to figure that out, you just lean, and then when you feel that your leg needs to move forward, that's about the angle that you need to be at when you're running, so that there's that natural inclination to slide forward. All right? Don't hunch. So this blocks your hip, so you can't get your nice hip extension. It closes your chest down, so you can't open your chest up and get good oxygen in. And it makes you look at the floor in front of you, which is bending your spine, hunching up your shoulders and rounding everything out, which is not great. We want to open all of that up, so get the shoulders out, look really far ahead of you, 100 or 200 meters down the road, which will force you to lift your head up, which opens your airways and gets proper oxygen into your lungs. So nice upright posture, looking far ahead.
What should be the breathing like? So
your nose is 2 small little holes, right? Often a lot of blockage can really impede the flow of oxygen. So don't use your nose. You can add your nose to breathing through your mouth, but it is critical to breathe through your mouth.
Okay.
So the common things are we hunch our shoulders, we round our shoulders, and we run with our elbows outside. Other common mistakes is we use the elbow joint to run with. So all of these things need to be avoided. You need to drop your shoulders. You're looking straight ahead of you, so drop your shoulders and make sure that you're relaxed in this part of your body. You're not wasting energy. Your elbow needs to be just beyond 90 degrees. So 90 degrees is as far into extension as you should go. It should be at 90 or just short of 90. And it should be moving in a forwards and backwards position in exactly the same direction that you're going. Your arms should guide. Don't waste energy by rotating your arms across your midline. This hand should never cross the middle of your body because you're creating too much rotation, which is causing way too many stability problems in your core. So your arms are going straight forwards and backwards, and if you really want to propel yourself forwards, focus on pushing your arm back. So there's this pumping action that has to happen with your arms when you're running. And if you want to run faster, just increase the cadence of your arms and your legs will follow.
Oh wow. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing these fundamentals with us. I hope these 4 fundamentals will help you run better. Till I see you next time, sweat, smile, repeat.